In this video, guys, we are going to have a look at the macro structure of Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you why I still lean to the position right now that Bitcoin entered a downtrend, and I'm going to have some very clear arguments, and we are going to have a look at the historical price action of Bitcoin and check how it behaved in the past. So guys, let's jump straight into it. And first of all, I want to bring up the weekly time frame, and as you can see here on the weekly time frame, we have a orange line right here. That is the 21 weekly exponential moving average. We also trading above the below the yellow line right here. That is the 200 week moving average, something that we haven't done in the past. Actually really trading below since 2022, so that is definitely a development in the Bitcoin price that is new, that is showing us that the macro momentum is definitely losing some steam, right? And that is also logical because Bitcoin cannot always just keep on going up and keep on holding these key levels. There will come moments that Bitcoin is losing steam because it needs more liquidity to get the same gains like we did in the past, right? But I want to get rid of the 200 week moving average right now, and I want to have a look at the 21 weekly EMA, because this has been a very important indicator to basically determine whether Bitcoin is in an uptrend or whether Bitcoin is in a downtrend. It's actually very simple. If we have a weekly close above this level and we can hold this level as support, that is an uptrend. And when we have a weekly close below this level and this level is acting as resistance, then that is a weekly downtrend. And it has been quite good in the past, I have to say, because for example in 2018 the first close we got below this level was actually the start of the bear market. Also the first close in 2019 below this level also signaled that we had a lot of sideways movement and even went to lower levels. The one in 2021, which was still in the bull market, actually also signaled lower levels, but quite quickly we could reclaim this level. I guess it took 2 months in total, but then the close after that, again below this key level, was the start of the bear market. So one thing that we are seeing right here is we have a close below this level, but another thing that we are seeing right here is this 21 weekly exponential moving average, the direction. So when the direction is up, it shows that we are in a strong uptrend. But what we are seeing right here, guys, is that the direction is right now coming down, and that is because we already had multiple weekly closes below this level. And the 21 EMA is an equation which takes into consideration the past 21 candles. So the longer we are trade below this level, the more this will be trending down. But this is showing us basically that Bitcoin right now, or we have to treat Bitcoin, in my opinion, as it is in a downtrend. Why? Multiple reasons. First of all, we got this rising structure which we clearly broke to the downside. We're trading below the 21 weekly EMA ribbon. This level is acting as resistance. It is even trending down. And if we do bring out some other charts, for example the stablecoin dominance, then this chart is also technically still in an uptrend, which would mean that it's actually quite bearish for Bitcoin, right? So that is just some things I want to note on a macro scale right here. I think Bitcoin is definitely losing momentum, and I will change my stand, I will change my bias the moment we break above this level again and hold this level as support. And until we can hold this level in support, I'm going to change my bias. But if we do something like this, we got to be careful that we just break above this level, have one candle above it, and the next week we close back below it. This is a failed attempt of breakout, which happens now and then. And like I said in my previous videos, guys, I've been very clear. I expect this to bounce. So I do think that this is going to bounce. We actually have been sharing that when we hit 25,200. Everyone is bearish, funding rates are negative, we get bullish divergences across the board. Bitcoin is screaming for a bounce. We had a massive reading on the premium index right here, massive capitulation event. So definitely Bitcoin is screaming for a bounce. But what am I going to do with this bounce? Well, I'm going to, first of all, I'm not 100% into my position of Bitcoin again. I've entered Bitcoin right here with 100% of my portfolio. And right here, the moment we broke below that 21 weekly EMA ribbon and the 200-week moving average, that is the moment that I actually took profits on half of my portfolio. And that is based on risk management, because I don't like to ride this whole wave down if we are going to see such a scenario. I'm not saying that we are going to see such a scenario, but right now, when looking at all these metrics, we can clearly see some momentum has been going to the downside, and Bitcoin right now, in my book, is technically in a downtrend on the weekly time frame. But in a downtrend, a lot of bounces will come, so the price can definitely go up in a downtrend, just like the price can go down right here in an uptrend, right? We got a massive correction right here before we continued higher. Well, this is something that we anticipated, a correction. It went deeper than expected. That is how most corrections go. So also, this most likely will go higher than expected. It needs to trap the majority of the investors. But generally, I do think that this will result in a lower high, and eventually that we are going to surpass these lows right here. So with my HODL portfolio, I'm going to prepare for that, just because right now the probability is higher that we are seeing such a scenario. And I already made significant gains earlier this year with this trade right here, entering at 16,000 US dollars, which I publicly said over my Twitter and over on YouTube. And we right now have a gain from the lows right here of 57%, or actually a little bit higher, because we took profits a little bit higher. So let's say around 65 to 70%. So that is very nice, right? For just almost a 1 year period. So I definitely want to appreciate those gains, and I also want to adjust my view whenever things are picking up again. So let's say right now the probability is more likely for Bitcoin to see lower levels. So with the profits I took right here, I'm able to buy Bitcoin at a lower price, most likely in the future. If that doesn't happen and Bitcoin just goes up, I can always re-enter my position right here, which means that I have maybe a smaller allocation for Bitcoin slightly, because my entry right now is higher and I missed the gains from here till here. That is true, but I get exposure to a potential scenario where I can get way more Bitcoin than I already have. And that scenario, based on statistics, is actually more probable. And that is, guys, how risk management basically works, right? Nobody knows exactly what is going to happen with the cryptocurrency markets. Nobody knows. Your best analyst, your best YouTuber, JP Morgan Chase, no one knows exactly what is going to happen. We have to anticipate certain events, and you gotta, that's also what I'm trying to hammer it down right here on the theoretics. Like, I didn't do this in the past. So in the past, when we would break down, I would ignore all these signals and I would just say, yeah, no, I'm hodling, I believe in the long term Bitcoin. And I still do. I still do believe in the long-term value and functionalities of Bitcoin, definitely. But I don't want to ride these waves down anymore. I want to have a strategy in place that I can take, a strategy that makes it able for me to take profits on the profits that I actually make, instead of potentially riding them down again, similar as we did in previous bear markets too. Right, and that's something that really changed for me. I start to look at trading from a more risk management perspective, because we don't know exactly what is going to happen, right? And right now the probability is higher that we go lower, so I'm positioned for that. If we do go up, I might take a little bit more profits on my hodl position, and if we really like blast through 30k or 31k, I might reposition, because then the chances are shifting. We get more data and the chances are shifting that a bullish scenario is actually more probable. So I hope you get how that mindset works of risk management, guys, because risk management is one of the most important things in the markets. Manage your risk, value your portfolio in US dollar terms, and yeah, it will bring a lot of opportunities, and at least you won't be stuck behind with for example, the whole year you've been making gains because you have been going all in, same as me right here, and then at the end of the year we fully retraced. Right, so you don't take advantage of that opportunity. I'm not saying that that is going to be the case, right? But I'm just saying, like, if that opportunity arises, are you prepared for that? Let's go to the next chart, guys. We can see in a shorter term time frame, I would say Bitcoin is looking bullish. I've been bullish on Bitcoin since the lows right here. Actually, since here, we have a 60-day cycle low, and I've been bullish on Bitcoin. I think we are going to see a bounce, but this is all shorter term time frame talking. Right, we got a declining resistance on the relative strength index. We are breaking that out to the upside. Bullish divergence daily time frame, bullish divergence on MACD, bullish divergence on Orion's belt. All looks actually quite good, because the opposite we are actually seeing in the stablecoin dominance, which are bearish divergences. And yeah, I'm also going to assume that this chart will still hold this support level and that we are going to see higher levels. If we break down, that is another reason to be bullish on Bitcoin, and that might be one of the reasons why I would reallocate my Bitcoin position. But right now, we're not yet seeing that. We don't have any confirmation. It's not yet a fact. That's why I'm just also not going to treat it as a fact. I'm going to treat it as a possibility, and whenever that arises, I can react on that. Also, you can see on the daily time frame, we are running into the EMA ribbon, which is definitely going to be somewhat of a resistance. The higher level right here is at 27,150. I would definitely expect this level to bring somewhat of a resistance. Also, this white line, which would be at 27,600. So 27,150 and 27,600, between that, I'll definitely think that that will bring some, definitely some resistance. We can have a look at what is happening with the Fibonacci retracement tools. 27,500 is going to be an important level. We might not even be able to break above this level. It's possible we can break above and go to 29,000 US dollars. We even could go to 30,000 US dollars. But watch this line, because it's also possible that Bitcoin is not going to go higher than 27,500, and that this was actually the high of the 60-day cycle. It's still September. September is the most bearish month for crypto. I don't expect that at the end of September or beginning of October, we are going to set a higher low than the 60-day cycle low right here. No, I think in the most bullish case scenario, the low will be at similar levels. But I actually would say that this will eventually drop a lower low. I think that's the most probable scenario. The most bullish scenario is that we are going to view that same low. I don't think we are going to set a higher low, and if that were to happen, I might change my stance on Bitcoin. Guys, we made a update over on WhaleAlerts, a very beautiful update. Every chart right now is 2 times as fast as it was before, and on every single chart you can watch all of these time frames. You have the 30 minutes, you got the 1 hour, you got the 4 hour time frame, you got the 1 day time frame, you got the weekly time frame, and this is on every single chart. You can even watch this, and that is actually quite cool. If you go to the Fear and Greed Index, you can even watch it on the Fear and Greed Index. You can change these time frames basically on every chart. So this was also requested from the community. We love a lot of time frames. That's why we've added all these time frames. Soon there will come an update which is called Pro Charts, which makes it able to have multiple indicators on one single chart. It will make it even more easy to analyze derivatives exchange data with the Bitcoin price. Then guys, yesterday I published a video mastering RSI in under 10 minutes, tips and tricks for traders. Everyone, of course, knows the relative strength index, but I would highly recommend you guys to watch this specific video. I would really appreciate it if you would drop a thumbs up on that video, leave a comment as well. But it's very nice when you have a very good understanding on how the RSI works and how you can use this for your trading strategy, because you can use the RSI in 3 different ways, and I'm explaining that in this video. And I think everyone should be aware of the strength of the relative strength index and how you should use this in a proper way. So guys, make sure that you are going to watch this video. It is going to be very, very interesting. And even though it might be a little bit boring because you are using the relative strength index already, or you know how the RSI works already, this might enlighten you a little bit, as it gives you a little bit better understanding about this indicator. So I would highly recommend it to watch it. Guys, if you want to join our private Telegram called WhaleAlerts, you can do so for free just by joining Bybit or BitGet with the affiliate link down below this video. Afterwards, you have to submit your user ID right here, and yeah, in this private Telegram channel you will receive extra information, extra videos that we are publishing on the markets. Also what I'm doing with my portfolio I'm publishing right here, so definitely worth checking out. You also have a say when you joined WhaleAlerts about what is going to happen with Whale Portal, because recently we've been asking the members from WhaleAlerts which coins they want to be added to the platform, and based on their input we are going to add tokens to the Whale Portal platform. So yeah, if you like that, I would definitely recommend you to join this. We also have a free Telegram where we share important news updates and stuff. It's all in the description down below. Guys, I want to show you this. I'm not talking a lot about this, but I think it's very, very important. I've created a cryptocurrency trading course, which I think is one of the best courses out there for basic, even for advanced traders, but also generally for basic. And what this course is doing, guys, this course is leading you through a process to eventually create your own profitable cryptocurrency trading strategy. And we're going through everything, how Bitcoin works, how to spot trends, what are common trading strategies, certain patterns, risk management, market sentiment, Fibonacci retracements. We are going from trading theoretics and patterns. In this course, we are leading you through the fundamentals, the basics, through the trading theory and patterns that you need to know, into the 3rd chapter when you create your own profitable trading strategy based on you as a trader. So every trader needs their own strategy. That's what makes one trader so powerful. And you cannot copy other people's trading strategies, because a strategy might work for person A but doesn't work for person B, because their lifestyle is different, they can handle emotions differently, all that stuff. So based on you as a trader, based on you as a person, you are going to create a profitable trading strategy with this cryptocurrency trading course. And we even have an extra chapter with alternative analyzers for the ones that are interested in that. But this is definitely the basics that you need to know in order to create your own profitable trading strategy. And we've sold already more than a couple hundreds of these trading courses, and I've got a lot of messages from people who did this course where it actually changed their lives. I got some messages from people as well that they changed their career path. So they were working at a call center, they were doing graphic design, and after doing my cryptocurrency trading course, they quit their job and they actually started to go full-time in crypto. So guys, if you are interested in that, make sure to check out the website down below, theblockchaintoday.com. Always invest in yourself first, because you are the biggest asset that you carry around in your life. The second one is, of course, material assets, but you are first your biggest assets. And if you have the right knowledge and you develop yourself in the right way, then the material assets will come automatically. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, smash up the like button. If you are new, stay connected with me during this bull market. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, join the free Telegram, join Bybit or BitGet, and join the WhaleAlerts Telegram as well. Let's stay connected and let's outperform every other channel in this bull market. Guys, I want to wish you all a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.